Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking side hustles. So last year at the beginning of lockdown I did a video on side hustles you can start during lockdown, or just side hustles in general. So today we're going to do part 2 of that video, and these are side hustles you can start in 2021. We've had to update the list a bit because a lot has changed. We really thought we were going to be in lockdown for about 5-6 months max in most countries. And here we are in February 2021. Why did I say 2020 twice? Yeah, see, I'm still stuck in 2020. Yes, we are still in lockdown. Most countries are strict lockdowns, level 3, 4, 5, whichever one your country uses. And it's February 2021. So these are some side hustles you can start to keep the income coming in, because guys, people are losing jobs, people are losing streams of income. So these are a few that you can try. You don't have to go very far, and they don't require a lot of you in sense of maybe finances or the skills that you already have. So if you're interested, stay tuned and let's get into it. We have Mr. Trusty Notebook and let's get into it. I always write these down because I will diverge, get carried away. So this keeps me grounded. So let's start with number 1. Now, this is one of the most popular ones that I discovered last year. I mean, I did it myself. Buying in wholesale to resale in retail. So basically that means buying like 10 items and then you sell them for retail, so you can sell them one-off. Everyone knows it's cheaper to buy wholesale, so you're probably going to get those 10 items cheaper if you buy them all at once rather than buying them one by one. So you'll say, go buy 10 bags of rice. It can work with anything, guys. Rice, food, clothes, tech, almost anything. That's why a lot of people buy from like Alibaba, AliExpress. I think Taobao is the other one, but I digress, as you can see. Start with that and you can make a lot of money from it, guys. So all you have to do is research, like any business. Research what's very popular and what's fast moving in your community. So your community can be your country, your peoples, your neighborhood, whatever it may be. Buy something that's very fast moving in wholesale and resell it to your community, neighbors, friends, family, whatever, and you can make quite a lot of money with it. I find groceries do this the most because everyone needs groceries, everyone needs rice, bread, whatever. In most countries, depending on where you are, a lot of people like imported goods. So if you can get imported goods, even better, because those will sell like hotcakes to women. Like, women buy things, guys. Like, if you're friends with women who have buying power, find out what they want and sell it to them. You can even sell it at a loss. One item will sell a loss, but what you'll make profit on is the volumes. So please don't get bogged down on making 100% profit on one item. Don't do that. That's a waste of your time and you won't make any sales. But work on making profits in volume. Make your profit margin. Your profit margin can be anything from 5 to 20%. Work with that kind of profit margin in mind and you will make a lot of money. So that's number 1. Number 2, online teaching. Now, online teaching is becoming even more popular because lockdowns are becoming more and more stringent and becoming more frequently. So kids are at home, and guys, I kid you not everyone has the proficiency to teach their own kids. Neither do they have the patience to teach their own kids. So if you can set up a platform, it can be WhatsApp, it can be Google Classroom, it could be online teaching to kids in China, in the States, in the UK, anywhere. If you have this skill set, please utilize it and fully monetize it, because I guarantee you, there are people making $100 a day, and I'm talking $100 US a day teaching. So if you do have the skill set, please try it out and please do it. All you need is a laptop, a microphone, and a good, stable internet connection. That's like the most important thing. That's if you're using all the online platforms and things like VIP Kid or Bebo. Those. And VIP Kid does not ask you to have a teaching certificate. They just need you to have an English-speaking international degree, so that's good. Bebo and the other ones expect you to have a teaching certificate, so it can be a bit tricky if you don't have a teaching certificate. But VIP Kid is my most suggested one because they just want you to have a standard international degree where you speak English. So most of SADC has those. So I'm talking to my SADC peeps. If you're watching me from the UK or the States or Australia, even better, because your degrees are standardly internationally rated, so you will be fine. So please monetize your skills, guys. Like, it's easy. You don't have to do much. And VIP Kid I know is the most popular one because they even do the teaching plans for you. So you don't have to do much work, you just have to show up and be on time, and it'll be good. Number 3, which leads it from my next one, is consulting services. Most of us have a skill set we already have, be it finance, maths, law, history, whatever it may be. You can monetize almost anything these days. You can create a course, you can create a workbook, you can teach, you can just give out information, or you can sell it. You can have clients off the bat, depending on what your contract is if you're employed. Some people I know they're not allowed to do anything outside work. Then that could be a bit tricky. But if you're unemployed, you can sell your services, guys. You can consult, you can do freelance services with the typical Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, any of those, or you can set up your own. I know it's very easy to set up a website on Wix. They can give you all different types of templates to work with for consulting services. I know Squarespace also does the same. So you just pick a platform and offer your consulting services. You can teach people how to cook, you can do their accounts, you can do their contracts for them. You can just write blog posts, articles, or even their social media posts, create content. So guys, you can monetize almost anything in the digital age now. So please find what skill set you have and monetize it, because we all need money, guys. And this is the whole point of this video. Right. Which leads me to number 4. A lot of my side hustles kind of lead into each other. A social media manager. Now, most of our generation, which is millennials, Gen Z, I confuse the two background. Oh, that. Anyways, being a social media manager, it's become one of the most popular jobs during lockdown, but it was becoming slowly popular from the late 2018s going forward. So you can be paid very well to be a social media manager. You just have to have the proficiency, I think the word is, proficiency. You are always online, you are able to keep up with multiple accounts at the same time. You will do very well. It's like the lower end of being a digital marketing accountant, and digital account manager. Sorry, that's the word, digital account manager. It's like the lower end when you've not done marketing and the like, but you just have a knack, we'll call it, for social media and creating content. It can be very lucrative as long as you have a knack for it and you're very good at it. You'll need to learn how to use softwares like Canva, Hootsuite, TweetDeck, because those are softwares that allow you to either create graphics, manage multiple social media accounts at one place. TweetDeck is to manage multiple Twitter accounts. So it just depends on what you're managing. But it can be a very lucrative business, and almost everyone now is needing to go online and go digital because we can't go into offices anymore. We need to make ways to contact customers and clients that don't require personal interaction. So social media has become a very big thing. If you're someone who already has good ways of writing, catchy phrases and the like, you'll be very good on content creation or even copywriting. Now copywriting is even much better paid than being a social media account manager. That's if you have a knack for writing, you're very good at writing, then you go into copywriting rather than just social media management. But guys, it's a thing, and it can pay you very well from the comfort of your own home, and you don't have to leave, don't have to do meetings, multiples. Just sit on your desk and wear the cool top and go on Zoom. You don't have to do the whole full dress up. So please, don't sit on your skills, guys. That's basically what I'm saying in this video. Don't sit on your skills. You can do a whole lot. And number 5, and the last one, is catering, meal prep, or baking. I put these 3 together because they come all under food, but they seem to be making a lot of money during lockdowns. People are getting lazy of cooking and tired of it. They're used to being able to go to take out during the weekends. People are able to buy their healthy foods. They can't cook them themselves. That's where the meal preppers come in. There's a lot of subscription boxes that have come through where you pay an amount and you get your food either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever works for you. And someone basically prepares your meals for you. That's a very good option. Now, if you have a passion for cooking and detail and that kind of stuff, this could be very good for you. Also, there's catering. I say catering because some people are just opening up restaurants, but just takeaway restaurants. So it now just depends on you. If you have a passion for it, a certain type of cooking, like French cuisine, or maybe you do great wings and that's what you're going to sell. I know there's a very popular company in Bots called Wing It On that's doing very well. She has all these unique flavors. She travels a lot, so she has flavors from all over the world. Unique selling point, that's great. So you can come up with something like that, and it'll be great. I didn't want to just stick to baking because, guys, almost everyone's baking. So it's a bit tricky. Some people have a very love-hate relationship with bakers because they don't know who to trust. So baking, kind of, enter at your own risk type thing, because anything is possible. So if you're very good at it, I'm sure you'll find your target market and it will work well for you. Don't just bake for fun and think you can sell everyone anything. Customers, remember. So be very careful when it comes to food. People don't want to get sick. People want something that tastes good for value. So if you're expensive, you better be selling something that's worth it. Because I know people who are willing to buy a cake for 400 pula, but because it tastes great and looks great. So yeah, some people are all about aesthetic and being able to do it for the gram. So if your food looks good and tastes good, including the packaging, you'll win. Like, even the price point won't really matter because it's good. So remember that and focus on everything and you'll be fine. Yes, guys, so those are my 5 side hustles to start in 2021 that are very lucrative. Well, I believe are very lucrative, that you don't have to input a lot because it's usually something that you already have in your home and you're not having to expand much capital into it. So there are others. I'll do a part 2, and these ones will be a bit more capital intense, but I decided to start with these that are less capital intense so that you can start something and get the income flowing, and then we'll move on to the capital intense ones. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and become part of the family, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!